kindly listen it. And if you have any doubt, please do let me know after my instruction. The thing is, gentlemen, you will be shown a picture of 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, you will be given a sheet of paper in SSB, but now you will be having your own sheet of paper and draw a column like a box kind of thing on the left side of the paper. So in that you have to mention the characters by adding age, mood, and also gender of the character. So on the right side, you have to write the action. Below of that, you can write the story. So your story must be containing minimum 100 words, and you can write until the page gets filled in both sides. So apart from these all, you can write in only English. Hindi is suggested, but not. I suggest not to use it if until and unless you are fluent. If you got stuck, you can write in Hindi, but make sure that you are writing in English everywhere. It would be helpful in the SSB. So you have to narrate your stories after writing down the story. You have to narrate. You will be given of time of 60 seconds to narrate your story. After the 60, will be discussed about the group story to make a group story from your single story, and to give the group story. One will be giving the group story to me. So this is all. Anyone have any doubt? Do let me know, please.
No, no.
Doubts are welcome. So seems everyone is confident and clear on this. Saurav, I hope you will be starting the conducting.
Yeah, sure. I'll
One
share
more
the
thing.
image.
Give me a moment. 1 second, Saurav. Is there anyone I can have to record the time of each and every individual narration? Saurav, can you do that too?
I'll do that.
Individual narration.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second, Ayush. For example, if I'm narrating, after I stops, you have to start the timer when I started narration and end it. Note it on a paper and give it in the end of the session. Fine.
If possible, anyone else could do that. Like
Yeah,
if
Ayush, are
anyone
you
is not.
ready to that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, please go ahead, gentlemen. For the day, we will not have any chess numbers. From the next session, we'll be giving you chess numbers too. Like for the session, each and every session, you will be having different chess numbers just to identify yourself easily. So, Saurabh, you can start. I'll be monitoring, bus.
Okay, sure. So as instructed, I'll show you the picture for 30 seconds, and we'll be having 4 minutes to write the story for the shown picture. So I'll just share my screen. Okay. Please, if anyone could confirm, is my screen visible?
Yes, it was visible.
Okay, so I'll
Yes,
start
it
the
is
timer.
visible.
Okay, so I'll start the timer, and the picture is here. Okay, so 30 seconds have passed. I'll stop sharing. Now we'll have 4 minutes to write our stories. So you all can start now. Okay, so time is up. Please stop writing. Uh, if anyone would like to tell me the time required for preparation, like 2 or 4 minutes.
4 minutes will be sufficient, sir.
Sir, 4 minutes.
Uh, okay, since most of us said like 4 minutes, so we'll be starting the narration around 9:57. And just a small note, please try to switch on your video while narrating, and we'll follow the order that is there in the group. So I'll call out the names, and we can go in that specific order. So it's 9:53 now. We'll start the discussion at 9:57.
Saurabh, can you can you send the picture in the group because I am late joining.
Okay, I'll share the picture in the group.
Thank you.
Okay, so the time is up for preparation. We'll start with the individual narration. I'll call out the names and I'll go last. Once I finish my narration, we have to immediately start the discussion. Are the instruction clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Abhiraj Parmar, you can start your individual narration.
Am I audible to all of you?
Yes,
You
you
are
are.
audible.
Yes, yes. Yes.
So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I have perceived from the image there are four characters, age group between 24 to 26, all are in positive mood. The action of my story is to the company meeting for upcoming Diwali festival. So, my story is Ram 26. Age of 26, he is a CEO of the company, and he called up a meeting in his company for upcoming Diwali festival, and he shares there the targets and the current sales report of the company, and they planned to uh, and they have planned to collaborate with the retailers in his towns for to increase the sales of his company, and then uh, he makes the three teams in his company, in which the team A are looking forward to the production and packaging of the sweets, and team B is looking forward to the orders from the customers, and the team C are looking for the contracts of the retailers so he can share the sweets. And after that, at the month of Diwali, they had a increase of 30% in his sales. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Abhishek Yadav.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So, friends, in this picture, I perceive four male character of 22 to 25 years in a positive mood. Action is opening a library. Sudhir was a government teacher in a Rampur village. When he found that the students in the village lacked study material and resources, he discussed this about opening a library along with the other colleagues. After that, he put his initial savings and took a hall on the rent. After that, he talked with his civil engineer friend and get the building renovated. After that, he talked with the wholesale book owner and get a lot of books, textbook, encyclopedia, fiction, non-fiction. And after that, he get the five desktop with the internet connectivity. After uh, all the arrangement, he get the library inaugurated with the principal of the school. And after a month, a lot of students started approaching to the library. And after a year, some of the students have qualified the government exam, and the library got huge success. Thank you, friends.
Okay, Ajay Singh. Hello, Ajay Singh. Are you there?
Yeah, you can go to the next if it skips.
Okay, Akashdeep.
Okay. From the given picture, I perceive four characters in which three male and one female, age around 30 to 32, and all mood positive. Action of my story is discussing with PWD engineer to increase mobility in district. Abhishek 26, he was newly appointed DM of Ramgarh Cant. He observed in district many places have unnecessary breaker and big holes in roadways. So he decided to fill all gaps in main road of district. He called PWD engineer to make a blueprint for the same. He also asked to made a report for reconstruction of road and estimated. So he provided a fund to fill the gap as well as also reduce unnecessary breaker. In this way, he increased the mobility in the district. Thank you.
Alpha Brahma.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello friends, in the picture shown to us, I have perceived three characters. All three are male, age positive. Two of them are 15, 16 plus, and one is 35 plus. Action of my story is a teacher conducting a group discussion on instruments. Rajiv was a high school teacher in ME School UP. Once in school after his class, he asked three of his class students to come with him to his lab to discuss on lab instruments. All three of them gave their ideas in details about the instruments to be needed for the conduction of the lab activities. They have shortlisted a few instruments which are to be needed on a serious note. Rajiv, being a teacher, also participated in the discussion so that they can find out all the necessary equipments to be needed in lab for the upcoming practical examinations. All the shortlisted instruments are submitted to the headmaster, and within a week or two, those instruments are provided to the students, and finally the practical examinations were conducted very smoothly. Finally, the teacher praised all his students and things, sorry, teacher praised all his students for their inputs. Thank you.
Okay, Ayush Kumar Singh.
Yes. So, gentlemen, from the picture, I perceive four characters, three male and one female in the age group of 18 to 28, and the female in the age group of 18. And the action of my story is renovation of school library. So, Ganesh, 28, is posted as a librarian in Government School of at Dehradun. He noticed that the students in the library were mostly sitting idle and the books were old. So, with the principal help, he arranged funds and renovated the library. He ordered new books and made the interactive corners in the library. He also registered the school on NDLI, that is National Digital Library of India, and ensured e-books were available to all for free of cost. Thus, he was able to increase students' focus in the library and thanked all the other staff for the help. Thank you.
Bhupendra Kumar Mishra.
Friends, I perceive four characters from the picture, all in which the three are teenagers and one is of age 35 years old. Then the action of my story is participating in the MHRD National Science Level Summon. Mahesh, Joseph, Karan are all the 11th standard students of Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Patiala. Their teacher, Mr. Sohail, at physics HOD, have asked them to meet them at lunchtime in the library where they could have a discussion on where they could have fruitful discussion on their project, in which Karan, who since childhood he was very interested in AI, in which they under the guidance of his master and support of his colleagues, they made a model, then presented at the summon, and were very appreciated. Thank you.
Abhishek Patel.
Joined everyone. From the given picture, I have perceived four number of characters, all male, age category between 22 to 23 years, and all in a positive mood. The main character of my story is Aman, male, age 22, and in a positive mood. The action of my story is preparing for college project. My story goes on like Aman was pursuing BTech from IIT Delhi in mechanical engineering and was preparing for his final year college project. He decides to make a sanitary pad dispenser. He calls his friends to the library and tells them the plan and asks for the suggestions. They made a plan with all requirements. They took help of teachers and internet. With all hard work, they created a working prototype. On the day of presentation, Aman gave the presentation confidently and told the mechanism to the teacher. He also told how it can be helpful by placing sanitary pad dispensers at hospitals, schools, and public places. The teachers were very impressed and assured the team to highlight their project at a higher level. Aman was very happy and he thanked his friends for their support. Thank you.
Arshit.
Gentlemen, from picture I perceive four characters as the age group of 18 to 35, all are in positive mood. The action of my story is to discuss mathematics problem and theory with the teacher. Rohan, 18, a student of 12 in San Jose Public School. He was good at academics, but recently he did not perform at his expectation in mathematics. So he made a strategy, first understanding the theory of a specific chapter and then practiced the problem with his friend, and later he asked his doubts to his teacher in library. From this continuous efforts, he had a good hand on mathematics and other subjects as well. With his hard work and strategy, he and his friend scored good marks in mathematics and other subjects as well. Thank you.
Himmat, will you be participating? Okay, no problem. Ishant Rawat.
Yes. In the picture shown to us, I perceived four male characters. All are in positive mood. Three male are age 21 and one male age 35. Action of my story is suggesting changes in university library. So one was a BTech student in GEU, and he often used to go to library to read newspaper. But the newspaper were uh, were already used to get used up by others. He also thought that the library were having some lack of fictional and preparatory books, and also some spaces could be utilized for more computers. Discussing with all this librarian, he went on to HOD and also write a notice in the notice board of the library for any other suggestion from other students. Then he wrote a respectful letter to the chairman of the university and with all those suggestions. And within a week, he was seeing some changes in the library and he was happy about it. Thank you.
Kuvardeep Singh.
Friends, I have seen four characters. There were three males, positive 15. There were one male, positive 30. The action is preparing for the debate. Sham was the English teacher in the school, and their school had a inter-school debate competition. So first of all, he had taken the auditions and thereafter selected the candidates. He gave them the topic to prepare and given the time for 2 days. Thereafter, he listened the debate and also asked the counter questions. He also taught them the art of voice modulation. Uh, they, Thereafter, they went for the competition and won the first prize. Thank you, friends.
Mohan Kumar Yadav.
From the picture shown, I have perceived four characters, all are male, mood is positive, age is around 25 to 30 years of age. Action, discussion regarding the library development. Ram was the head librarian of the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Public Library, Buxar. One day, he was sitting in the library and he found that there were some students who were discussing about that it is becoming very difficult for them to buy the books on artificial intelligence and different books on the technological assignment from the market. So Ram decided, and Ram conducted a meeting and called all his three staffs and conducted a meeting in which he decided that he will go to the different offices and collect funds so that this library could be restructured and some books could be reintroduced. He went to the district education officer and also the member of parliament and member of legislative assembly of that area and collected funds from those people. Later on, after the collection of the fund, he introduced some new books on artificial intelligence and technological books which were required for the students. Later on, he was very much happy and satisfied with his action. Thank you.
Neha Kumari. Are you there?
Okay. I'm audible, visible.
Yes, you are.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Then, good evening, everyone. What I perceive from the given picture that there are four characters in which two are male, two are female of the age group between 20 to 25. All are in positive mood, and my main character of this story is Sanvi. The theme of my story is increasing competition. Sanvi is a 20-year-old, belongs to Mansarovar, Jaipur. She has recently completed her graduation, now to become on the path of becoming self-independent. and she has started preparation of being a lower division clerk. Later, when she started preparation, she felt what the study material she carries is not enough. For that, she has joined the coaching institutes and like library. She also joined. Later on, that boosts her preparation, and further on, that makes her to clear her upcoming exam. Thank you.
Nikita Pallavi.
Hello everyone. In the picture, I have perceived four characters, one male in the age group of 50 years and other three in the age group of 15 to 16 years. The theme of my story is helping Sham. The main character of my story is Ram. Ram studied in class 8 and was a good student. One day, a boy named Sham joined their classes midterm. He always seemed distracted in the class, was bit hesitant and did not communicate much. Ram noticed this about Shyam and he, along with his friend Rohan, discussed about it with his class teacher, Mr. Sinha. One day after break, they met in the library where Shyam revealed that he feared he might not be able to clear his class 8 as he was lagging behind in his studies. So Ram and Rohan decided to help Shyam. Every day after recess, they stayed back for 1 hour and studied together in the library in the guidance of Mr. Sinha. They took up his doubts, brought him up to date with the current syllabus and the classes, and this made Shyam confident and the all three took their exams of class 8 and passed with good marks. Thank you.
Nirbhay Singh.
Okay, hello everyone. I have perceived four male characters from the picture. Age is around early 20s, and one of them in positive mode, and rest are in the neutral mood. Action of my story is solving the mathematics problem. Naman, 18, who was studying in class 12 in DPS school. One day he was in the library solving some physics problems where his junior of class 10 were preparing for the board exam. The boys had the problem in the mathematics, so they were discussing about the doubts. So Naman asked about the problem and he helped them to solve it out. Naman also told them the short tricks and the important questions for the board exam, as he had experience of that. And after that, the boys get a lot of help and do well in the exam. That's all.
Sam.
Friends, from the picture shown to us, I have seen four characters. All of them were male, aged 20 to 35 years old, in positive mood. The action of my story is improving infrastructure and inclusivity in college library. Manik, a first-year student, was an ardent reader who loved reading books. He used to spend most of his time in library, and he noticed that the computers in library were not working properly, that gave access to digital resources and to book searching software. So he decided to bring this thing in the notice of library committee, and he went and discussed with them the issue, and he also discussed this matter with students union. Soon this issue was taken into account, and he suggested that book searching software should be made accessible on phones as well, and moreover there should be increase in the sitting capacity in library. The library committee took his suggestions, and soon improvement was made in the library that made library more inclusive and give students a healthy environment for studies. Thank you.
Shubham Kumar.
Gentlemen, from picture I perceive four characters. All are in neutral mood, age around 27 to 30 years old. Actor of my story is discussing about adding vocational subjects. Himanshu, a 27-year-old newly appointed as HOD of Civil Department. There he got a problem of students that there is no vocational subject in the Civil Department. After listening to that, the problem of students, he requested teaching faculties of that department and start discussing in library. There he there he take there he took advice from the teaching faculties and give his advice to them how and give the benefit give advice that and give uh, his ideas about adding a vocational subject. After listening to them, after listening to him, the teacher implemented his ideas and started implementing in their course. After that, Himanshu also consult some senior faculties, government officials, member from his district to try to give student chance in PWD activities, which is going to held in this district. Thereafter, students were very happy after seeing the Himanshu. Thank you.
Saurav Singh.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So, friends, from the picture, I have perceived 4 male characters, 3 of them aging 17 years, mood positive, and 1 of them aging 30 years, mood positive. The action of my story is preparation for inter-school quiz competition. Rohan, a class 12 student, was selected for inter-school quiz competition along with 2 of his friends. He decided to prepare for it in the morning assembly time and in free periods. They all went to the library. Rohan divided sections among themselves like sports, national and international news. They all read different newspapers among themselves and after that conducted mock quiz among themselves. They also used the internet facility available in the library and watched channels like Study IQ and also gave online quizzes. They also took help of the school librarian and gained knowledge from him. Doing these activities for 2 weeks, they went for the quiz and won the trophy for their school. Rohan thanked his teammates and his teachers for their efforts. Thank you.
Vinit Kumar.
Gentlemen, from the given picture, I have perceived 4 characters, 3 of them using
अभी रुक जाइए
Vinit, can you speak louder? You are not audible.
Hello, is this fine?
One second, minute. Sir, a short notice. From now, just give 60 seconds, not more than 60. If anyone crosses the time, say next.
Okay,
Sir, is
he
my
is the
voice
last
audible?
one.
Sir, is my
Yeah,
voice
sure.
audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So, sir, from the given picture, I have perceived four characters. 3 of them are in the age group of 15 to 16 years, and the fourth one is a male of around 35 years. So Rahul is a 15 years old boy studying in RPS public school. He decided to prepare for his LPS exam. For this, he find out his syllabus, discussed with his teachers about the best suited books, best books for such a place. He even made a peer group for peer tutoring. During his free period, he decided to go with them in library and discuss the problems. At last, he decided to give the mock test, practice the previous year questions, and was finally able to clear the examination. At last, he thanked his teachers for it.
Okay, so from the given picture, I have perceived 4 characters. All of them are male, age around 20 to 21 years old, and all of them are in neutral mode. So Raman was a final year engineering student, and he loved to read books, and was a frequent member of the library. One day on his visit to library, he saw that some students were not handling books with care, and some of them were tearing the pages and not maintaining the basic library decorum. So he discussed this problem with his friends. They devised a solution of organizing a campaign among the school. So with the help of the library department and his friends, they organized, planned, and gave a speech regarding the importance of books and how should we handle them and maintaining the basic decorum in the library. With the help of this campaign, awareness was spread for regarding the importance of books, and such instances were reduced. Thank you.
So,
Okay, gentlemen, we all perceive 4 character, and most of
Gentlemen,
them
we can
write
see
the
the
story
more
over
of
I
them,
after
think
the
most of
completion of
us
the
have
library.
agreed that there are
all
4
are male.
characters in the
We
picture.
cannot see based
And
on the light.
Gentlemen,
From
it
the
is
picture, we can
Most of
clearly see
them,
that it is of a
let
school.
us
And the
gentlemen,
board
let
is
us
sitting are
let us
there are
decide that
students.
how many characters are there and what are their gender. So it is pretty much
I
visible
think
that
most
there
of
are
us
4
agree that
characters,
there are 4
and I
characters
think
and
that
all are
everyone
male.
I think that
Okay,
everyone will agree
gentlemen.
on this
So
that
Okay,
We all
gentlemen,
agree that
hold
they
on,
are
hold
all
on, hold on,
decided,
hold
and
on.
we can
And
go
the
further.
age is around the
Hold
20 years.
everyone. Mute everyone.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen, firstly, we
all
should
characters
decide the
are all sitting in library and discussing about some problems.
okay,
since
gentlemen,
all
most of them
I
write a
can
Mute
make
story
a
over
everyone.
the
request.
upgradation of the
We
library.
cannot
So we made a theme
Just
of
a
Mute
second,
yourself.
upgradation of
Hemant
the
was
Mute
saying
library.
yourself.
something.
Gentlemen, I hope you will be having proper. Not to say that. Okay. Hope everyone will follow the command. Gentlemen, I would like to divide the group into two subgroups. So the first group will be Abhay, Abhiraj, Abhishek, Ajay, Akash, Alpha, Brahma, Ayush, Bhupender, Abhishek Patil, Harshit Sengar, Ishant Rawat, Mohan Kumar. These will be the first group. Baki others will be the second group. First group, please start your discussion.
Okay, gentlemen, we all perceive four characters as
Gentlemen, we all are able to discuss that
most
we
them,
have three
most of
three
them
characters who are
write
all
story
15 years,
regarding
and
a
we have one
description of
character
the
who is of
library.
30 years old.
Gentlemen, from
Although
the
I
Gentlemen,
we can see that there are
let
four
let us
characters,
first decide
and
background
from my
characters. Let us
perception,
all first
I
decide
can
the
see that
number
there
of
are three
characters.
male and one female. We can
Gentlemen, let us
Friends,
first
let us
decide number
decide
of
the
characters,
theme
as
first, okay?
most of us decided
let
four
us
number
first
of
decide the
characters.
theme. From the
Most of them,
picture, we can clearly see that
point,
it is of a
listen
library
to
and
me.
the theme is
Yeah,
student.
the scene was of
So we
library, and
can
they were discussing
Okay,
something.
most of them
either
write
go
a
with the
story
renovation
regarding
theme
upgradation of
that
library,
most of
okay? So
us or
we
the
I
can
think
made a
go
theme.
with
I
the
I
theme.
think the physics lab or library would be good option
then
as
books
our
are, we can go with
Uh,
renovation theme and mood
yes, we can
art
go with the
class.
renovation.
I think,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
because
they
we
they
can
all were
see
sitting on a table, so we must go on
I
something that they were discussing something or preparing for something. As
Yes,
they all were sitting together, so we should decide a theme that would be more relevant to the picture. As we can say that they all were sitting, so we should decide that they were preparing for something. As we have got one story which was about quiz preparation, which was good, so we should go with that, and we should now decide the number of
Abhishek,
characters.
but we can also go with this story about the student issue.
Left person to the end of the
From the picture, I could see that two of the students were sitting idle. So what I think is that we can take a renovation theme, which would be better, so as to increase the students' attendance in the library and their focus also in the library. And we can add
I
various themes
agree
in
with
that, like the
you,
person.
Ayush, that
Yes, that the
renovation
person.
story will be good, and renovation story will be good, no problem. But we can see that this is a background of either a lab or a library.
We should
So the discussion is
renovation as
Alpha,
maximum
most
of
of
us are
them
saying. So now we
write
should
a
add
story
more actions
regarding
to
library, so
renovation
we can
theme.
take library.
around
Okay,
the
Alpha.
Yes, we
Most
can
of them
go
write
with that
regarding
theme
As
that
gentlemen,
we
as
can
library,
write
so
maximum
take
of
him
new
over.
books, new books, and other things.
Okay.
gentlemen, as maximum of us are agreeing with the renovation theme, we should go with the renovation theme. So we should
Yes,
make
Okay,
make
friends,
yes,
the
let's
correct. I
main
add
agree with
an
that.
main
okay.
character of our story
One
as the
action I
librarian.
really like in
I
the
think
So
story
now
of
we
to
should.
make
Ayush story, that is
librarian is
the
the person who
ebook
is
of the
responsible
Include
as
how
the
the
renovation. So
librarian
we should go with the librarian
okay.
main
introduce new
character.
books and other things.
Yes, I really like this point in the Ayush story. In the
So he used to
reno
talk about how many books are place the book of new book, and he can also
I think
Gentlemen,
provide
as we have
ebook
majority
decided
of
as
to
us
the
have
every
librarian as the
student
agreed on that,
we
so
have
we can go
decided
through.
with the
librarian
renovation theme
as the
Okay,
main
and cover
friends.
it
Yes,
properly.
we are going with the
so let us
renovation
move
theme. I think
to
in the
more number
action
of actions.
part, what
As
we
most
can
of
do is that
our
he can also
motivation
guys,
take a
I
notice
think we should
board.
discuss the
of the
solution
library
Notice
also.
on the
is the
notice board.
requirement.
Okay, and
Guys,
So
let's now
I
focus
want to
as
add
of
one
and
more
on the
point in the
during
actions.
story,
the
We
friends.
have
Yes, in
Friends,
the
I want to
action.
add one
Guys,
more
of
point.
friends, I
actions.
feel that we should discuss on the guys. If
all
theme is
actions.
decided,
Have to
then
notice
we can.
of the of the
Yes,
library.
we
They
are
made a list of
discussing action
problems.
only.
They went to the principal,
Yes, in the
generated
actions.
after generating a fund came, gave the idea.
Time
A
up.
good idea was given
Hold on,
about
hold
new
on.
books, number of new books, painting the library.
Abhishek, hold on.
So these can be good actions of.
Abhishek, hold on. So the second group can start their discussion.
So, gentlemen, as we can see that there is a library scene going on, so we
Basically,
can
we
make
should start with the number of characters. So, as most of us have seen,
Yes, everyone knows
and
there
there
are
were four,
four
and
characters
all of them were male.
Yes, I think, friends, it is clearly visible that there were four.
that there are four characters who are
Correct, there
all
were four,
four
and there
Gentlemen,
were
I
agree
think
on this.
everyone
Yeah,
will agree
I
on
think
this
it is
point also
clearly
that all
visible
are
that there are four
Location of this
characters
everyone's
and
particular
gender is
all
group,
are
male.
the males.
library will be a
And the
specific
stage is
purpose.
I
around.
think
Yes,
most of
I
us
think
are
we can go that
I think
library
most of us
idea.
are agreeing on this thing that everyone is male and there are four characters. So we should move on the theme and decide our theme first.
Yes, for
Yes,
the
and I think
theme,
most
as
of
you
us have
can
visualized
there
library
was
in the
some
background,
gaps
so
in
we
the
can go ahead with the idea of improving the library and providing more and more resources
So
so
let's
that it is.
action to it.
We can go
The
with
first
our
action
libraries.
would be like he circulated
Is
a
it-
Google form in which he asked
Yes,
suggestion of
gentlemen,
the
it is also
new
clear
books
that
they want.
everyone is agreeing on the fact that our theme of the story should be library. Like we should keep library in the center, and our story should be, and we
We
should
can
weave
go with
our
the
story
library.
Yes,
around the
yes.
So the
library.
So
basic
like
things that are laid out
Library.
are there were 4 male characters. The theme is of library,
Yes.
and
Library,
yes, Nikita, you were
as we can
saying
see in
something.
the
So, gentlemen, I
yes,
think that
as we can see in the
we
picture,
can say
actually,
that
there are some
there are lots of library which are in the old mode, and there are so many places where new technological advancement had not been brought, and there are many students who
yes,
come to the library for the new technological things so that they can get the thing. And basically, what happens in remote areas that there are very few people who could buy the thing from the market, and that's why they join the library so that they could get the facility at the lower price or at the free of cost in the public library. So
yeah,
I
as
so
we
think
can
So
I
again,
also
there
completely agree. So I think that what we can do is that we can
full
suggest
stock
that
with
there should
books
be
and his
increase
bed
in.
built in the background. So, yes, and continue, please.
Yeah. So I was just saying that we can say that they should suggest that there should be increase in number of computers so that people can access the digital resources. Moreover, like this would allow them to utilize the digital resources, and this would also somehow like reduce the wastage of paper and other things. So like there would be a vast resources available to the students. So this is
We
something
can
that we can do. Yes, you continue.
we can also agree that since the picture the students seem to be quite young, so some elder students should take the initiative of bringing younger students to the library, showing them around the books available, the facilities there, so that they also inculcate a habit of reading books and coming to the library. We can also add a
so.
point.
Yes,
So, gentlemen, I
I
think
also
point,
completely
basically,
agree.
they
And
were
what
yeah.
we can also do is that we can come up with a book searching engine as well, so that people can easily find the
One thing
books.
we can add, I would like to add a point.
Time's
Here
up.
we
Stop, everyone. I'm matching the group to give a final group story. You'll be having last 1 minute. Please go through.
So
So I
now
think
Okay,
we
so
have a
believe
show
you
of
have
I think that
decided
since
the
gentlemen,
most of
I
us
think
have
that
agreed with about the
everyone
renovation of the
everyone
library
is agreeing on the
and
fact that
improvement
there
of
are
the
four
inclusivity
characters
and
and
excellence in
all
the
characters
library.
have names.
So
The age is
I
around
think that
25
as a
to 30
common
years
theme,
of age.
the best can
And
take up.
there are
everyone is
definitely
agreeing on
people
this
that
fact
are
also that our story should be around library.
the upgrading in
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
library.
guys,
Yes,
let's give everyone a chance.
we can
So
include the
basically, we have
point that
We
decided
all are
that
upgradation
there are
of
agreeing
the
4
that
library
the
is
characters,
taking
upgrading
place,
of
and
the
the
and we
theme
library
can
is
is
of
also
a
important. So
library.
we can
students
also
will
some
be
points
able to
regarding
see
that
everywhere in books,
that
in
reintroduction
systems,
we can take
is
a
also
or
steps
taking
from
in
place.
everyone's
issue written
story, like
system.
how we improve the library condition. Like Sam and Nikita told
Yes.
about the technological part, and Mohan also mentioned that point. So we can include
So,
that.
gentlemen,
Yes,
we can
yes.
We
also
can
add some
also
facts
We can
that
also
we
go
can
with the
also add the
gentlemen,
infrastructure
we can
technology.
also
development.
add
Like
The
some
issue
it
facts
is
written
that
about
system
they
improving
that
collected
education
some
and
points
also
students
from
like
the
providing
officer.
clear
can
guidelines to
we can
students
see
about the
who are
library
the other
decorum so
students.
that there is peace
Okay,
in the
so
library as well.
basically,
Behind the page of at
yes.
the last page of
So
book,
the
we can
theme
have
can
the
be
QR
about
code
making
for the
library a more
issue
better
and written
version.
process. What
So
is your
So,
opinion
basically,
gentlemen,
on
we
this?
can
we have
also
what we
add
have
that
decided
from
is
where
that
did they
there
arrange
were
all
4 main
finances.
characters, and they
We
were
can include in the story that they went to the district education officer and they also collected some
Time's up.
funds from the local.
Nominate one among yourself to give your group story.
So I would recommend Sam, who is standing there.
yeah, sure, Sam, you can go on.
I would recommend Saurav Singh.
Completely agree, sir.
Please go ahead, Saurabh.
Saurav.
Okay,
Okay, so basically the common story I'll start. We have all perceived 4 characters, and the theme of the story is to renovate and basically add computers as well as free educational material for students. So a group of 4 friends discusses among themselves how they could improve the quality of the library. So by providing additional computers in the library as well as the free reading material. So they discuss how they could improve the current condition of the library by advising a plan. They execute with the help of the library management, and hence they are able to provide new computers as well as reading material for all the students. Thank you.
So is this a group story? Does anyone want to add any point?
No, agreed.
No, sir, agree.
Agreed, sir.
Anybody add anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's all for the day, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. So your assessment will be provided in your respective groups. If anyone have any doubts, please do let me know. I'm stopping the recording.
I have one doubt.